will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. We're streaming live from downtown Lincoln at Joe Ryan Country Financial. You can listen to us on the go, download that Mixler app, or you can watch our live stream on YouTube. Scott Kirby, Joe Ryan, Jake Johnston, Jim Ash, and Connor Shaw in with us today.
Connor Shaw.
We got the A-team.
Making an appearance.
Got the A-team today.
Connor's going to argue with that. He's like, no, I don't want to be on that team. Connor did not want his name mentioned with us.
And I understand. And speaking of not wanting to be mentioned with us, Coach Neil Alexander's here this morning. Coach.
He's related to one of us. I believe he is.
Thanks for coming in this morning. Be nice. Decatur MacArthur come to town last night. The Railers were fighting for a share of that Central State 8. Unfortunately, fell a little short. But I thought the kids, they played well. They played hard. You held MacArthur to 45 points, and they're averaging like 67 or 69 a game. So defensively, we were solid, and offensively just fell a little bit short last night. We talked about it on the post game last night. Offensive rebounds for MacArthur hurt us pretty bad, and then the time of possession, and that's why we need a shot clock.
Well, I said it last night, and they can't get the shot clock in quick enough, as far as I'm concerned. People that try to hold the ball, and they done it last night, and our kids done a nice job. I thought the way we attacked it, because I think they had an 8-point lead whenever they went to the four corner, and we chiseled away at it, and it's you can look at it from both sides. I know MacArthur doesn't want a shot clock.
No.
Because most of the time they don't need a shot clock, but they try to, when they get a lead, they want to spread you and, take advantage of their quickness.
And credit Lincoln. I mean, we forced a lot of turnovers there in the fourth quarter with our full court press, and really got us back in the game. And then a couple questionable calls, well, not even questionable, but kind of took the momentum away for us. We're down by 3, and Keon feeds Drew Hayes down low for an easy bucket. And who'd they call the travel on? Was
Drew.
it Keon or Drew?
Drew.
Okay. Wasn't a travel. Well, it would have got us within 1. They go down and score, I think, and then that puts it back up to 5. And then another one was illegal screen by Frank down there, which, really.
And we hit the 3 at that point.
And hit the 3.
And, you can go back to different parts of the game and not say that those are the 2 calls that one lost the game for you, but they were key calls. And what bothered me more than anything is that was the only travel call they called last night, and in that part of the game, and it's clearly on film that it wasn't a travel.
Yeah, I mean they were letting them
clearly.
play. They were letting them play last night too. I mean it was a physical game.
And then to call the block, which the guy kind of ran into him and hooked him and turned him, and that's a tough call to make, and probably in basketball the block charge is the hardest call to make, and make a good call out of it. And unfortunately we come up on a short end of that one, but MacArthur's a good basketball team. We hope that we could maybe get to play them again here in a couple weeks, but there's a couple games in between before you get there. And, we just keep plugging away. The kids played hard. They did what we had to do to stay in the game last night. And that's a fear that we have as a coaching staff, of them pulling the ball out.
And that's exactly what they did. I mean, they were eating minutes off the clock, and just nothing that we could really do. But a great crowd last night at Roy S. Anderson. It's always nice to see that place filled up. So you had the fan support, and I didn't know that Kenai and Keon, they have a brother on MacArthur, number 4, Carson. I wish I'd have known that before during the game. That's kind of neat, when you're playing against your brother, and he was a good player as well.
Yeah, they. I don't know if they shared the secrets with coaches about how the brother plays or whatever, but
I think they did, because they were sagging off Keon, and he hit that 3 from the corner, and that's what you needed from Keon. I mean, he's not an outside shooter. He's a get to the rim kind of guy, but they scouted you, and then that was their game plan, just to sag off Keon and kind of bunch up that middle to where we had a hard time getting our big guys open to the rim in the paint.
Yeah, we don't want to let our secrets out of what we know about how the other teams play, but they did. Their game plan was, and it blocks up the middle for our offense to where we can't get any dribble drive, and that's what our offense is designed. It took away our back doors, and it took away our penetration.
Hey, I know you brought Miller in. He's more of a 3-point threat, and that kind of changed up a little bit. And so trying to figure out matchups throughout the game, that's a tough task to do.
Yeah, and kids have a hard time with it sitting on the bench too. But we got to take and try to figure out how to attack and what's best for the whole team, and we've got to continue to do that. There's different lineups for different types of situations, and that's what basketball is. It's a team game. You got to be able to put the pieces together.
Well, I thought the credit to the kids were that a couple times, I think you were never down more than 8. I think.
I don't think it got to 10.
But I kept looking at that, going, "Gosh, at 8, that game could get away from if it goes to 10."
Yeah.
And this and that. And the credit to the kids, boy, they never went away.
A lot of times, and I watched. I'm a good friend, really close to Tyrese. Tyrese played with Greg at Illinois State, and he's a fantastic kid, and we kid around a lot, and I've got a lot of respect on how he plays. But he, you know, is being an outsider looking in. Sometimes he kills his own momentum by going to the four corner. You know, he was moving away. He had an 8-point lead, and you know, we have to get more aggressive defensively. And when we do, you know, that opens their lanes up to drive. And you know, he goes to the four corner, which sometimes helps us, and sometimes he'll do it in the first quarter. I've seen him pull it out, you know, in the first quarter, first half. And if you're down, you know, with us, if we're down 4 or 6 points, hey, we'll shorten the game.
With that, yeah.
We'll shorten the game. So, you know, sometimes it hurts him, but sometimes it helps him. So, and he's a coach of that team.
And
and he can do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And you know, I thought the other thing that was really noticeable was how they hit the boards, didn't they?
Oh, they were just.
The minute the ball went up, those guys were on
and they're just quick to it. They're quick hands, and you know, we're like, come to, and boom, they've got it. You know, you can't sit back and wait for the ball to come to you because it'll never get there.
Yeah, they were in the paint quick and up, and a good basketball team, and very athletic.
Yeah.
You know, so
they've got a couple good weeks. Their games this week. They play Mount Zion Tuesday, and then they play Morton Thursday. So you'll see how good they really are, because he's wanting them to be challenged. And I mean, now's the time you get challenged to get ready for the end of the year here.
Well, hopefully this game gave you that challenge last night.
It did. You know,
and you played right with them. That's the whole thing. I mean, you may not have got the W, but
yeah, we're okay. We'll be good. We're setting good.
Well, 2 games left in the regular season as we travel up north Tuesday to Fairbury Prairie Central. The Hawks, don't know really a whole lot about them. I think they came down to our place last year.
It's a couple years ago. They've been to our place, and you know, it fit into our schedule perfectly. I don't like playing just one game the last week of the season. I like to kind of get into a rhythm, because once you get into the state tournament, you're going to play usually one game through the week, and then if you've advanced on Friday night. So I try to get our schedule set up to where we're in a rhythm of when we're playing and how our practice schedule's set up and everything.
Jake, would you like to participate today?
Yeah, I had other things to say, but it's too controversial for the show, I think.
Oh,
yeah, you're
coach is ready to kick me out the front door earlier, so.
Well, so are we.
Yeah, good point.
I thought you had some people step up last night and play. Yeah. I mean, like that you didn't expect to get like some points from. And how athletic was that move out front? Was that Gowan? My gosh.
Oh, when he went up
all around and somehow didn't travel.
Aiden's been playing well, and he gives us a little bit different look on the point of the press. You know, he gives us a little more size, and that's one of the things with our wings that we've had this year is they're smaller wings than what we normally have. And you know, in the past we've had 6'2" kids up there, big, strong, and long, and it helps your defense. So we are small at the point in the wings, but you got to play with what you got, and you got to go. So kids have done a great job. I'm pretty proud of them, and as the year closes down here, you know, hopefully they'll get focused and be able to win a regional title.
We didn't get to the free throw line too much last night.
No, we didn't. I think Drew's the only one shot free throws.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
And you know,
I don't know if it's the new foul rule. I don't think there's as many free throws shot now as there used to be.
Yeah.
Do you like a tightly called game, or you like to let them play a little?
I like a little bit of both. You know, the hand checking where they allow you to push and shove and displace the ball handler. That's what I don't like about it. And sometimes I think what I don't like is when they let you take a ball bat in the paint and clobber somebody and then touch you on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's true.
The kids can't adjust to that type of play, and you just need a consistent type of call, whether it's, you know, and believe it or not, and a lot of people, you know, teams that zone get a game called different towards them than what somebody that's constantly playing man-to-man. And that's my opinion. And there's times where, because we go out and we look like we're trapping and making hard traps, and then they call fouls on us, and then they allow the other team to play man-to-man and just push, shove, hack, and smack. And that's what I have issues with. So, but it's not an easy thing to do. You can tell by the number of officials that we have, and it's decreasing every year. And I don't know what the answer is, but like I've said it, and I've even said it maybe here on this show, that 10 years there may not be athletics because we don't have anybody that wants to officiate.
Well, last night I had a different. I've watched a lot of the games on TV, and then of course up top from the radio seats. Last night's the first time I walked down on the floor and watched that first half, and then sat next to J-Mac for the third quarter.
Well, that's an exciting.
Yes, it was. But you get a whole different angle of the game down there about how physical, how quick, where everybody is.
Yeah, and it's different setting up, and
you don't see all that from up top.
No,
yeah,
it's a different beast down there, and on the floor, and then you got the quickness and the strength and everything, and you got guys that are trying to call fouls and calling the game, and it's easy setting up in the stands when you're not criticized. But like I said, in 10 years, it may not even be 10 years. I know football's really struggling right now. They lose a ton of officials every year, and if you ever sit back and watch the basketball games, there's not many young kids in it. There's not many young men in it that's working the games. It's all these older guys, and boy, they're getting to the point now. Well, first of all, they're getting overworked because they're getting called to work every night, and it takes a toll. When you get to be 50, 60, you don't know.
That's funny.
And I was being nice.
But you know how the body is.
Oh.
You just can't do it, and a lot of them are getting out simply because their bodies can't do it anymore. There's other reasons too, but that's one of the main reasons is they just can't get up and down the floor anymore.
And if I were doing it, I'd be an official that was, when it started to go back and forth, it'd be foul on somebody, because we're going to slow this thing down, and we're going to take a break and shoot some free throws, and we'll get back to you.
Well, one of our very own, they're getting into the reffing part of it. That's Mr. Josh Komnick. He's going to start doing some reffing, so maybe down the year when
mic him up.
Yeah, well, I told him, his first game ref, and we're going to be in the stands just heckling the crap out of him.
Yeah, and he'll quit. So there you go. That's what happens. And
Josh is sensitive. You got to watch it.
Yeah,
I saw last night. I had a good seat to watch you a little bit, and I thought you were being very nice with the officials.
Well, the traveling call really upset me because we've got it on tape that, Drew made a perfect move, a 1-2 step, and again, when you call one travel in a crucial point time of the game, and it wasn't a travel, it was on top of it. That's hard to swallow.
There's so much going on. Like when they get the ball in the paint and everybody goes to the board and everything's going everywhere, there's a lot going on for somebody to pick something out of there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're not right on top of it.
Yeah. Well, this official had a perfectly clear view of the whole thing. So, but it's again tough job. I know that.
It wasn't too long ago that there were only 2 officials, right?
Well,
it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and when you get a shortage, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to 2? Then there's more running. So what are you going to do with the older guys? They're going to say, I can't do this. So now then you're going to deplete your officiating list, quite a lot of them.
And having 2 refs, they can't cover the whole floor.
No.
I think did we only have 2 refs up north in Rock Island?
No, we had
There were
3.
3. I think maybe the JV
There was
had 2.
That could have, yeah. A lot of schools only hire 2 for JV games.
See, I think you almost get, and as you talk of a shortage, I almost think you need 4 at a game and just leave one at one end and
At each corner?
stagger them on each side, and they don't move as much.
Trying to set it up here for him.
Well, you don't move as much, so
Exactly.
their head's on a swivel all the time and missing stuff, and I mean, it's just, I think it's a tough gig. It's why I don't do it.
Yeah,
It is tough. Especially
Football, you're so much further away from the fans, and you can get away from the coaches, But in basketball,
You're right there.
You're trapped. That's why you see them head to that. Funny to watch the end of a game and watch everything else is going on, and then you'll see those guys run through, getting out of there.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times this year.
Is that called a trap game?
Trap game.
It's called something. Coach, only 2, like we said, only 2 regular season games left. The regional matchups came out yesterday, so Lincoln, we know what we're going to be doing postseason. We got the number 1 seed, got that first bye, and we'll be taking on the winner between Sacred Heart Griffin and Springfield High. Which that's another whole story in itself, because you would think the number 1 seed would be playing the lowest seed in the bracket, which would be Taylorville, and we don't know how IHSA operates, but I don't know. That's just it's odd.
Yeah, you got to win the game that's in front of you,
Right.
and we'll have to play. But whenever the seeds to me doesn't mean anything. They might as well just draw them out of the hat and go play, because that's basically what's happened. And and I deal with scheduling and I was taught in that area on how you develop tournaments and the seedings and how the pairings come out, and it's I don't understand. It's not a travel issue.
No, it's closer for Taylorville to play at Lanphier than go to Glenwood.
Well, and it's for Sacred Heart to go to Chatham.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with travel, and I don't understand. And they'll never be able to explain that to me on how they do that, and why half the tournament's played this way and the other half is played this way on seedings. And you got half the tournament where you seed the whole sectional and you play it out. And then you got half the tournament that has subsectionals that you could end up, for instance, our girls.
Girls, yeah.
Where there's, 4 or 5 top 10 teams in one subsectional. I don't understand. I really don't.
Maybe they are drawing them out of a hat and putting them on a place blindly.
You can't pull that many good teams out of a hat and put them in one spot.
I guess that's right. You're right.
So I don't understand how it works and things, but that's another discussion.
Well,
Off the air.
when you retire in 10 or 12 years, you should maybe get involved in that.
No thanks.
10 or 12 years?
We'll get you a spot in there. The lad.
You're never going to get watch spring training.
I know. I want to.
Well, that's a tough break for the girls going all the way there. That's
Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable.
And should we talk right now about that
About
TV thing?
Yeah,
You go
we found out late yesterday, that we won't be allowed to do live stream on YouTube for the girls' game. Now, originally, last night I threw all the blame to IHSA, but apparently it's the discretion of each school. So Geneseo, they have they're part of the NFHS. So it's up to them whether or not we can live stream, and they chose not to allow us to live stream. So, I mean, I guess you can go, and the app's only, what, $5 a month?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's more than that. It's
So
like
if you do want to watch the girls live, you can download the NFHS app and watch it, which I strongly encourage everyone to do.
And you can cancel it right after that.
Yeah.
Get on for a month and cancel if you want.
And once you, like you said, it's a monthly fee. So, you know, if you run across, you know, the other schools doing it, you've already got it paid for, and you know, it's not $11 or whatever the fee is per game.
Yeah, it's a month.
It's a monthly
And if
fee.
you know someone who has it, just get their password. I'm going to need your information, Neil.
I got to watch Shaner's
when the
kids.
show's over.
It's
That's not legal.
It's great to be able to watch it, but it really kind of stinks because there's no commentators. There's no
There's no
you don't
commentators.
know what's going on.
And
It's one angle from way back, just, you know. But I guess it's better than not seeing it.
Yeah,
Many would say that's an upgrade over Kirby doing it.
Oh yeah, no sound. That's definitely an upgrade. Definitely. But I mean, it's a neat app to have. I know Neil has some good friends that live down in Florida, and their son coaches football down there, and we were able to watch some of his games. So it is pretty neat. But you just don't have that announcing feel, and you know, because you're not going to know all the players, and you're just kind of guessing who's who.
So, well, Neil, is there a benefit to them?
Oh yeah.
To Geneseo not letting us.
There's a huge benefit because they're going on our YouTube and seeing how many viewers we get, and it's over 1,000. And I'm sure they're getting some kickback from that too.
But I wouldn't say it's per
I'm not sure the school gets kickback.
No.
The HSA does, but the school, what it is I mean, they get everything provided for them, cameras, everything, for them to be able to stream through the National Federation of High School Sports.
Okay, now we are looking into.
Thank you for saying that. It's what? National Federation of High School Sports.
Yeah. And I shouldn't say we. Jim is looking into if we can video it and play it later. We're going to see if that's an option. So that would be in our archives for people to go back and watch. But that's still up in the air now. But you can listen to it on the radio. So turn on the radio and watch it and kind of try to match them up. And it might be a nightmare, but it can be done. I'm sure there's a delay there too. So. But yeah.
It'd be interesting to try to do.
Yeah.
Could try it.
We're going to try it. Well, Coach.
Now, hold on now. Before you get out here,
more.
Coach, we'd like to know, will Taylor Swift win the Super Bowl?
No comment.
Is there a Super Bowl? I haven't even heard any about the game. It's all Taylor Swift and.
Well, it should be.
Should it?
I think so.
Are you a Swiftie? You are a Swiftie.
He's a Swiftie.
You look
I'm
like a
big
Swiftie.
Yeah.
Huge.
Big
Listen,
Swiftie.
If you see me during the summertime, I'm driving around in my little Jeep with my daughter, and we are blasting Taylor Swift and singing at the top of our lungs.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's really bad.
Yeah, there's a football game in there.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Oh, there is? Oh, hell.
And now,
That'll make it fun.
And now everybody's tuning in for the commercials. You know, it's Taylor Swift and the
And
commercials.
Usher at halftime.
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah.
But you sure it's him and Taylor Swift didn't kick him out and said, I got it from here,
I
Usher."
think they may do it together. It may be a duet.
They may.
How exciting is that?
You have no comment about this.
Nope.
You go.
You don't want my comment.
Oh, we do.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
What do you think of the first touchdown? What is it?
Yeah, the first. There are a lot of good bets. Like
It's a good bet.
it's just what they come up with. First touchdown will be
By a number more
scored
than
by
23?
number of 22 or below.
22.
They will wear the number 22 or below. Yeah, it's like I don't know where they come up with all this stuff.
Yeah, it's Vegas. They're spot on too. Trust me.
Oh yeah, it's not as easy as you think.
There's no rundown casinos out there.
No.
Sounds simple, doesn't it?
You know, I send my picks in every week thinking, yeah, I got this, and no. But Coach, we've had some other.
You know, I learned. Well, I didn't even learn. I just sat back and looked, and Joe said it there. There's no rundown casinos in Vegas. They're not in business to give money away.
And it's just amazing how accurate they are.
I was just there, and it's amazing.
I've never placed a bet.
No?
Nope.
Well,
Never placed one.
Have you been to Vegas?
It's very.
I've been to Vegas. Didn't bet
Still
a thing. Nope.
No.
A lot to do there, isn't there?
Yeah, there it is. It was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of fun.
It's fun to
Just people watch.
Oh.
Yep.
You go to
It's also fun to
You go to
see-
Fremont Street, and it's a thing.
It's also fun to see how
Especially when you have to
many
go to the
people-
bathroom.
How much money people do bet.
Or zip
Yeah.
line.
When they sit around with all those
Yeah.
chips on there, and wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Coach, we've not only high school, but we've had some other success here in Logan County. WLB 7th grade state champs. Thursday night, traveled to East Peoria and came away with a big victory. And they're 1A state champs in the state of Illinois. That's exciting. And then Josh Komnick, they play over at Warrensburg Latham today at 10 o'clock. They'll be playing in the state tournament as well. Hopefully they can get 2 wins today and advance.
They're
That'd be
playing
great.
St. Mary's from Pontiac, right?
Yeah.
Who I believe they lost to last time they were in state.
Some familiar names on that WLB team.
Yeah, you got
little bit.
a Froby, a Whiteman, a Cross.
Yeah, it's like, wow. They're all rolling through again.
Yeah. So you're going to have to stick
Conrad?
around.
I can watch them play.
Hey, they'll be here soon.
10 more years.
Yep.
Not even 10. 4 or 5.
Believe me, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, that's fact.
They'll be playing before you know it. That's just how
It's quick.
quick time flies.
Yep.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming in this morning. Once again, the Lady Railers kick off their state championship road in Geneseo Monday night at 6 o'clock. Is that right, Jim? That's right. You can listen to us on the radio, on the Mixler app, just not the live stream. So tune into the girls and then the boys Tuesday night at Fairbury. Finish it up with senior night on Friday, and then we'll be hitting regionals as well.
And hopefully, girls' regional final will be Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
Oh, really?
It worked out this year where we didn't cross.
Good.
Last couple of times, the regional, we had a game scheduled. Sometimes they play on Thursday, sometimes they play on Friday. You can't ever figure that one out either. So it's a hit and miss.
Now, there's been a lot of talk, jibber jabber out there about a fan bus. Do you know?
I have no idea about that.
Yeah. Just want to make sure so they don't bug you.
Yeah. Well, I think there's some parents trying to put something together. And
Just call Joe
Not going
Ryan.
through the school, though. No.
And I think tickets are all basically done on GoFan now. Is that? I know they do that for the IESA. Is that?
Sectional, starting with sectional, they recommend that it's all GoFan.
Okay.
But now I think there is a GoFan. I haven't seen an app for it yet. We have not gotten any information on GoFan or the link to go to, but you can always check the IHSA site, and they'll have a place there for you to go to check to see if GoFan is available. Otherwise, you can pay at the door. So,
or just download the app, and I know they have all the games on there.
most schools will not turn you away if you're not on. If you got just money at the door,
Well,
it may
Geneseo
cost you
might.
$1 more, but if you're once you buy the ticket, there's no refund.
Yeah.
So
And you can transfer those tickets, and I think it's a couple bucks cheaper if you do it on GoFan than at the door. So if you want to save a couple bucks and it's available, and if you know how to operate your phone,
yeah, that's the problem.
As we age.
All right, we'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
and 96.3 FM. Just saw a video of the travel call. Probably one of the worst calls in history. But oh well, I'm done whining about that.
You know, you almost.
Is it?
The travel was atrocious. You could have maybe called a foul, but it was a loose ball, so everybody's just going for it. You know, maybe you could have called a foul there.
Are you watching the same video we just watched?
I'm just saying, at the beginning of the video, when the ball gets knocked loose,
yeah.
you possibly could have called a foul there. It wasn't, and then it's a loose ball. Everybody's going after it. The travel was, what's bad is it was right in front of the guy. And, that was bad. It was that's a rough call. Nobody else even around the kid. He's all by himself.
Yeah, it's just
that would have made it, a 1-point game?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Sometimes you lose some.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You never know.
You never know. But they'll bounce back. You know, we still have...
Even Timmy was talking about it at the arcade this morning.
Timmy was not happy.
Timmy was upset this morning. I will tell you that. He knew of 2 bad calls, and he was not going to let go of talking about them.
Well, Timmy knows basketball. That young man travels all over. I saw him over in East Peoria last Thursday. Yep. He was at the WOB championship game. I think he's going to Warrensburg Latham today to cheer on the Chester East Panthers.
Going to meet his pastor right as soon as we got done drinking coffee and heading that way.
Well, good for Timmy. That guy.
Hoping to get back in time for the girls' game.
He's a true fan.
Yep.
We need to get him on here sometime.
Oh, we've had him on. And that wasn't even Timmy's fault.
That was all
He's taking the blame on
Jim.
that, but can we hear it once? Just a wah wah. You got that ready?
He doesn't even have it on his list.
No, that was... I don't know. Yeah.
It wasn't that one, but it was
that one, but that's close.
It was close.
Wow. That was one of your highlights, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
That proves you're not really listening to us. We've bored him.
As well as our listeners.
Yeah. You know, I brought some Super Bowl stuff to talk about.
Stop.
Now, I want you to get you guys answers. Here you go. You ready?
Go ready. Jake.
They're simply yes or no's, and you can make money on them.
Yes.
Will Taylor be shown on camera during the game at least 6 times?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
So see, that's a winner.
I'll take the over on that.
I'll take the over.
Will Swifty make it to the Super Bowl on time for the kickoff?
Yes.
Yes.
After her Tokyo concert.
Yeah.
She will be walking in on the coattails of Kelsey's mom.
Hold on. She will rush home from Tokyo Dome on her private jet to the Haneda Airport. That will take her on a time zone spanning journey to see her boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce, play in the Super Bowl.
Are they actually together? That's the question.
Yes.
The NFL's not just paying.
Will she be wearing a Kelce jersey? Boy, now that's really something you got to think about there.
Yes. I'm going to go with yes.
You
so
are?
far, yeah.
Yesterday, to the interstate.
No?
Oh, that was... No, don't stop it.
Will Kelce make Swift's famous hard hands after scoring a touchdown?
No, that's a given.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know he will.
He's got to score a touchdown, but yes.
Will Swifty be shown hugging Kelsey's mom during the game? I don't know about that one.
If they win, yes.
I mean, by hugging is you got to clarify what a hug is, though, on that one. But I mean, I'd say yes.
Will they show her on camera during Usher's Super Bowl halftime show?
No.
Don't think so?
Mm-hmm. Unless he starts singing "Shake It Off" or something.
Will Swifty be in a Super Bowl commercial?
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Boy, they went a little R-rated here. Will Kelce and Swift kiss on the field after the game.
Oh, my goodness.
If they win.
No, they will not, because I don't think the Chiefs are going to win this one.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to get to that part. There is now a football game, really, going on. Right?
There is a football
Let's
game.
get to those questions.
Well, let's get to our last one here, because this was
I care more about the Swift stuff anyways.
Will Kelsey propose to Swift after the game?
No.
I mean, he could, but I still think it's paid for by the NFL, so it's not real.
Yeah.
The ring and everything. It's an NFL ring.
Listen,
everything.
Listen, it's kind of like The Bachelor. You pay $1 million for a ring that's already paid for. Does it really $1 million? I mean, and if you're
what can you sell it for?
Yeah. I mean, take that thing to the pawn shop. I mean, really.
Well, it'll be pretty interesting. I do think the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you would.
What do you think?
Nope. Niners.
The Niners are the better
I don't like
team.
going with Scott.
Then go Chiefs.
I already said the Niners.
And
That's
you can't
the problem.
change now. We know you put a lot of work and effort into this and went through stats. And
I went through thinking Scott was going to go for the Chiefs.
I never go for the Chiefs.
and
I thought with Swift on there, you would. I really do.
I
Really
feel like
wrong.
the 49ers are the better team. I just look at it when you look at, Purdy and Mahomes.
Listen,
Man,
what number does Purdy wear?
here we go with this. Is it 13?
It's 13.
Okay.
And you know what Taylor Swift's favorite number is?
13.
Why? Because everything comes to her with 13. I predict after the game,
She dumps.
Swift dumps Kelsey and goes to Purdy, who's already married.
Well, let's look that up. How much that pays? What's that odds?
Is he already married? I'm pretty sure he is.
Gosh, I don't know.
I don't know. But can you imagine?
Google it.
She just walks right by him.
You know what it would do to viewings? To the ratings?
Oh, my goodness.
And the NFL loves that stuff.
They would love it. He's sitting there just crying his eyes out. And
She walks away with Purdy.
with Purdy.
And the Lombardi Trophy.
Lombardi
carrying
Trophy,
it out.
the Super Bowl MVP, in a Corvette.
Yep. On her private jet back to Tokyo.
Boom.
Kaboom.
Love it.
Well, she has drug in a lot of. I'm not taking anything away from her. I mean, she's a. I mean, how many Grammys has she won?
She is a marketing
incredible
machine.
But boy, she's brought millions of dollars to the
This
NFL.
has been the biggest boost the NFL's had in I don't know how long.
They'll probably drop ticket prices.
Probably since Jessica Simpson did it first with Tony Romo. Am I correct?
Oh, you might be right. You went back in time there.
This is
Right.
this is way bigger than that.
It is way bigger than that. But
I mean, totally different level. Taylor Swift, the amount of fans she has, it may not be comparable, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but
You're one
think
of
of all the
them. You just said you were.
think of all the teenage girls that are.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're more than likely there's a whole bunch of NFL fans that are under the age of 17 that have never even watched the NFL before. So,
And now they're all on the Chiefs bandwagon.
Chiefs, maybe they're not. Maybe they're like, well, we love Taylor, but I don't want to be.
But they're going to root for the Niners.
I'm not going to. But I'm not going to root for this person because Scott roots for him.
Well, I wouldn't either because I'm usually wrong.
That's why I wouldn't. That's why
If you want to win a lot of money, you just do the opposite of what I tell you.
100%. That's why I feel bad about my pick now.
And Scotty Boy just picked the Niners today.
Yeah. So that
there you
means
go.
the Chiefs
I've
are
made
going
a
to win.
lot of money because I go against Scott.
You should. And if I
He
would,
acts like he knows what he's talking about. I'm like, well, that's a check.
Lock that up. Lock and load.
Lock it.
you're not lying. That's a simple, true statement right there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's video of how many times you've been wrong.
Oh, probably ran out of hard drive
Oh, that's exactly
with
right.
all the video.
Tell you one thing.
We had to upgrade it.
I called Tammy right now, and she could tell us probably a more accurate number of how many times he's been wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's keeping track.
She'd be like, wait a minute, which day?
What's more than affinity?
Infinity plus infinity.
That's how many times I've been wrong.
I heard that.
Well, let's take one more commercial break. We come back, we'll wrap it up. We'll talk baseball's right around the corner.
NBA
We don't
basketball's
want to leave
going on.
out the wrestling, Lincoln Wrestling.
Lincoln
over the
Wrestling, yeah,
sectional.
they won the
Take
regional.
12 kids over there.
Yes.
NHL's
and
going full screen.
We'll wrap it up with that when we come back, so stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats, WLC and 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
To
Spin Doctors.
the cheap seats. Yep.
Oh, crap. It's my
Spin.
fault.
What?
I got it right.
You did. Good job,
awkward.
buddy. You jammed out to this back in the day.
You're just socially awkward.
Oh, yes. Realized that last night, actually.
And you're old.
I am a little old. Listen, I figure out how old I am on a weekly basis. Last night it happened around 8:30 at night. I'm like, oh, yep, that feller is getting old.
Feller. He calls himself Feller.
He is a feller.
Something. Lincoln Wrestling, Joe, regional champs, taking some guys to sectional now. Is that today?
Yes.
And
Last night.
Oh, it was last night and today?
I haven't heard how things are going, but I'm sure there's a few kids winning. But they have good wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to Coach Dietrich a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I guess, and maybe even a week ago. And he was pretty confident that they were going to do good in regionals, and apparently he knows what he's talking about because they did very well.
He said it was going to be close, and I believe, shouldn't say, but I think they, in the team duels, I believe in Taylorville, they take on Muhammad Seymour maybe on the 20th. So that's pretty neat. I think the team duels are pretty neat. So, shot to move on there if they can upset Muhammad. I think it's Muhammad.
Muhammad, not Muhammad. It's Muhammad.
I said Muhammad.
Yeah, cue that one up.
We'll replay that. I said Muhammad.
He said Muhammad, but
He said Muhammad.
But you said Muhammad, and that's funny.
Manito, they went right to Manito
Yeah,
on you.
Jim.
Jim
on.
punched you right
I
back.
thought we were friends.
That's what you get for messing with
Well.
him, Manito.
Anyway.
Oh.
So a lot going on here this, towards the end of the season here. We got girls basketball, we got boys basketball, we got junior high basketball, we got wrestling. Man, it's exciting around old
And we had a little
Lincoln
summer
Grand
weather
High
this
School.
week.
Yeah. Joe was at the
Gonna have
game
it next
last
week.
night passing out little fan things.
Well, it's the Lincoln Foundation at the high school. It gives out scholarships and everything, trying to just get the word out to support it. Donate some money to it if you'd like. So
The word is out.
handed out some fans and cups. And
Hand out fans to fans.
that's right. And they went like hotcakes, like
Yeah.
hot fans.
Well, Tammy brought one home. And
I gave her one to give to you.
Yeah, to cool me off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I needed it last night after the travel call. I was steaming. Cool me down.
Yeah, that travel call hurt.
I'm not going to let that go, am I?
No.
No, you'll forget about it by the time you walk out of
I
here.
don't know.
Probably.
I don't forget about things, Joe.
That was funny.
The Cahooks.
The Cahooks.
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 Boy, when's the next time we play the Cahooks?
I don't know, but I can't wait.
The Manito Cahooks. I tell you what,
They are
that's a
tough.
pretty
I think
good
it should be
team.
the Cahooks.
Sounds so much.
It's spelled.
so much.
It's not even
more
spelled
menacing than
Cahooks.
the
It's spelled
Cahooks.
Cahooks.
That's some funny stuff.
Don't blame me. Blame our English.
Same person that probably invented the word Illinois.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was watching a video the other day how words are. It was like a comedy how words are spelled and spelled different.
Yes.
Was this at
seen
work?
that one?
Yeah.
Huh?
Was this at work?
Yeah.
Yes. Where else is he going to spend time watching?
Absolutely.
videos?
Yeah.
You got a lot of free time.
A little bit, sometimes, just sit behind the old computer and watch videos.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's fun.
Got it rough. Yeah.
You would think he'd take some of the time and make up a little bit of an agenda.
Well, we don't have time. He's watching videos.
This show's success
Yeah.
is not built on agendas.
Yeah, clearly.
It's built on flying by the seat of your pants.
Clearly, our success is not built yet.
Yeah. We're still number one.
Still trying to earn it.
This show is crap.
Sometimes. But I feel today was pretty good.
No, it's
Now.
it's always crap.
It might go to crap once basketball's over because then our...
You say that every year, but we have more to talk about then than we do during the basketball
Oh,
season.
do we?
It seems. I'm just saying, it seems.
Does it seem?
It seems. It seems. You know, if you have.
I feel Kirby's too
If you have-
locked in on basketball right now. I mean, you can tell he's a product of Coach
What he
Al.
is focused.
He's
Do you
focused.
take focus factor?
Uber
Well, I mean,
focused.
from November to April, it's nothing but basketball every night. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting kind of
From when?
from November to April.
Okay. There's no football in there.
Well, there's football mixed in.
Oh, so there is football.
There's football, yeah.
And wrestling.
And there's all kinds of things.
And other things.
But we don't
Volleyball is in there.
Volleyball,
as well. Yeah. I mean, those
I'm talking
Those are all
basketball.
real things.
Talking
Scotty.
about basketball on a
Besides
whole.
your small little bubble of basketball,
It's a big
there's
bubble.
other things.
You know, I'm going to junior high games because
Okay.
Bryson coaches
Yeah.
Blackburn Beavers.
You do
Austin
love the
coaches
Beaver.
over there. You got boys and girls high school basketball. You got Illinois basketball. It's a lot of basketball.
Playoffs in football.
Playoffs in football. You got Taylor Swift. You know.
We got somebody
We had the
calling now.
volleyball team get second in state
Yes,
this year. I don't know if you realize that because we were in your bubble of basketball.
We had them on here.
Yeah, I didn't know if you remembered that.
We got a caller.
We got a caller on the air.
Well, who we talking to?
Invite him on.
Good morning.
Good morning. I just was wondering if you have a phone number for Geneseo High School so we can chew Heine about them not allowing us to have our basketball games on.
Well, I don't have it right now,
Give
but
him J-Back's number.
Jim will put it on the air or on the Facebook site later.
Yeah, if we
Yeah,
just
Jim knows who I am, and he's got my number, so he can
Just text
he
it
can
forward that.
well, Jim's in the process now of getting the okay to film it at least, but you know maybe he can throw out that number if we just flood him with phone calls.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
just a
it's
thought,
funny.
you know.
I'm on board with you, sir, because I would love to watch it on WLCN.
Yes,
And
no,
yeah, I'm
no
with you.
question about it.
Yep, and so we're trying. Just for everybody listening out there, you know, it's not our call, but we're definitely trying.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the call. And you
You
can
bet.
go ahead and Google it. Geneseo High School.
You know, it's funny. You
Thank you, sir.
You ever see the movie Waterboy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Jim
100.
looks like the coach as he's like slinking through the crowd, backing up. So
Oh, I
nobody
was
can see
thinking
him.
about the cross-eyed guy when you said Jim
Oh,
looks
there
like.
you go. No, he looks like the Foz, but he doesn't.
The
He doesn't
Fonz?
but he doesn't want to be in the front of the pack
Yeah.
anymore. He just wants to hide away so people don't see him.
Well,
This is a big deal.
This show is crap.
Jim is a big deal. Speaking of crap, it's time to go. Yeah, great show today. Thanks to Coach Al for coming in. Lady Railers play Monday night at 6 o'clock up in Geneseo. The boys play Tuesday, and then I'm sure the girls are going to play again Thursday. Boys Friday. Chester East tipping off right now.
Yep.
Hopefully they can get that dub. Wrestling going on
Wrestling
today.
going on. Let's hope we get a few wrestlers over to that state tournament.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Good day.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.